Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cover up. This is really going to serve as a guide or sizing for the large. If y'all want me to do sizes extra small, small, medium, extra large, whatever, just leave that in the comments and y'all know I'll do it for y'all when I feel like it though. But yeah, let's just hop right on into the video. For this tutorial, I'm using this yarn because it matches this hat that I recently made, which I also have a tutorial for on my page. I'm using a 5mm hook, and I have my scissors. That's what you need: 5mm hook, scissors, and yarn of your choice. But since it's going to be kind of a guide, you really do not need a 5mm hook. Use a 5mm hook if you want to. I'm using it because that's what I want to use. But yeah, without the chit chatter, let's get into the video. Okay, for this piece, we'll be using a double crochet mesh stitch. And to make this stitch, we'll need to double crochet in multiples of 3 plus 2. You'll need to measure out the widest part of your bust from your sides. So from underarm to underarm, going across the widest part of your bust. If you're not familiar with what a bust is, that's the widest part of your breast, your chest, your titties, your tatas, whatever. But yeah, that's what you're going to be measuring. So for me, or for large, because y'all know I got some big girls, I am going to be chaining out my initial number will be 69. But on top of this number, you'll want to add a total of 24 stitches. So no matter what size you do, add 24 stitches. Okay? So for mine, I would do 69 plus 2 plus 24. Okay? And that gives me 95. So I should have a total of 95 stitches. Yours is based on your sizing. So I'm going to do my chain off camera, and then I'm going to come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so now that I have my chain of multiples of 3 plus 2 plus 24, I am going to place a double crochet in the second chain space from the hook. I like to work in the back bumps because that gives me a cleaner look, but you do not have to do this. That's what I'm going to do. In the second chain from the hook, I'm going to yarn over and place a double crochet into that back loop. Okay? And from here, I'm going to chain 2, skip 2, and place a double crochet into the third loop, okay? And you're going to finish this pattern until you reach the end. So you're going to chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. Since I'm doing it for my sizing, it'll be 31 more times, but for you, I don't know how many stitches you're doing. If you follow me exactly, you'll do this 31 more times. And exactly what you'll be doing is chaining 2, skipping 2, and placing a double crochet into the third chain. Okay? You'll do this till you reach the end, and once you reach the end, you should end off with a double crochet. And then I'm gonna come back and show you what to do from that point forward. Okay, so once that's done, for the next 15 rows, all you do is chain 1, double crochet in the first space, then chain 2 and double crochet 31 times, okay? And 31 times will take you to the end. So this is our first one. Then you're gonna do it 30 more times, take you to the end. You don't have to do 15 rows. I'm doing 15 rows because 15 is my desired length. But if you want to know how to do your desired length, you just measure where on your chest you want your piece to start up until your hips or waist. Wherever your bottom starts, wherever you want your bottom to start, that's when you'll stop. And then I'll come back once I get to that point. And yeah, okay, so I have my 15 rows done. This is what we have. It's really cute so far. But now we're gonna work a few chains so we can connect this. Okay? So once you have your desired length, then you'll measure around the widest part of your butt, like I said, or hips, waist, whatever you want to call it. The widest part, and you're going to do a chain long enough to go around that section. Okay, so I am going to chain a total of 21 plus 2. So your chain will be multiples of 3 plus 2. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have my 21 plus 2. With your chain straight, you'll slip stitch into that double crochet where you did. Okay, now you just chain up 1, double crochet on the double crochet tops, chain 2, skip 2, and double crochet on the double crochet tops. When you get around, you do the same thing, and you're going to work this for however amount of rows you want to do. If you're just doing like a plain skirt, no slits, just work to your desired length. But I'm doing a slit and ruffling detail, so I'm going to do 9 rows. Then I'll start my split detailing. So I'm going to come back once my 9 rows are done, and I'll show you how to do the splits if that's what you want to do. Okay, so I finished my 9 rows. I don't know if it was common sense, but it should have been common sense to, after you do your chain of multiples of 3 plus 2, you're going to skip 2 and double crochet on that section, just like we did to start. But since we did that, my desired length is done. I'm about to start my slit. So to do that, I'm going to cut off this yarn. Okay, so once your piece is completed to your desired length and you are ready to start your slits, just fold it in half, or you can place it on yourself or on a mannequin just to figure out where you want your slit to be. So what I'm going to do is place my hook into this double crochet stitch. I'm going to attach my yarn. When I'm attaching my yarn, you can attach it however you want to, but this is what I'm going to do with a chain 1, and then I'm going to work my double crochet stitch. Then I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm just going to double crochet this row as normal, except when I get to the end I won't attach it with a slip stitch, and I won't end off with a chain 2. I'll just end off with a double crochet, but I'll show you that once I make it back around to the end, so you'll see what to do. Okay, so now I'm at my last stitch, and I'm just going to chain 2 and double crochet in that space as normal. But I want to do like a little decrease, so my split will go like this instead of just this, right? But it would even go like this since thigh space, but a lot of people don't really have thighs that will account for this, whatever. But I want mine to be a natural split. So what I'm going to do, for row 2 up until my desired length, I might go for a total of 10 rows. So I'll chain 1, and I'll only do this at the beginning. I'll chain 1, I'll skip that first double crochet, and I'll go right into the second double crochet. Okay, so this is now our double crochet top. Chain 2, and then we'll work this row as normal. Okay, remember this is now our new double crochet top. We deleted this stitch, and you're only going to do that at the beginning until you have your desired length. So I'm going to finish doing this off camera, and then I'll come back to show you what's next. Okay, so what I ended up doing was decreasing for a total of 4 rows, and then I worked 5 rows regular without any decreasing, because this is the look I want. This type of slit right here is exactly what I was going for. See, my back is a nice length. Okay, what I might end up doing, depending on the look I want, I might add some rows to the top, even though it can stretch. I'm gonna see, it depends on how my straps come out. But now I want to do like a slight ruffling detail, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to double crochet in that double crochet top.
I'm going to double crochet.
Okay. Double crochet 1 into the chain 2 space, but double crochet 3 into this double crochet top. Okay. Double crochet 1 in the chain 2 space, but double crochet 3 in the double crochet gap space. I'm going to keep on doing this all the way around till I have my detailing done. So when I ended up doing it off camera, I took a loose the single crochets right here because I'm just going to add them after I'm done my ruffling detail, so it just be super clean. But yeah, once you're at the end, you have a double crochet space. You're not going to do 3 in 1, you're just going to do 1 double crochet, okay? Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. For this next row, on top of every 1 double crochet, we're just going to double crochet as normal. Okay. But where we did 3 double crochets in 1, we're going to increase in all 3 of those spaces. Increase is just adding an extra double crochet, so it'll be 2 double crochets in 1 for 3 spaces. Okay, and just gonna finish that same pattern throughout the project. So 1 double crochet on a single double crochet, and when you have 3 in 1, you're gonna increase in all 3 of those spaces. And once we do that, this row is done. So I'm about to finish this off camera, and I'm gonna come back to let y'all see me single crochet this. Now that we have our bottom half done, we're just gonna place some single crochets right here in this slit section just to close it off. So 2 single crochets per double crochet, and it'll give us a nice little finish. So I'm gonna have 2 double crochets in every single space. So I'm gonna do this around, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to do the straps. I'm gonna have like a little corset back. So yeah, when I come back, I'm gonna show you how to do that. Alright, so I'm done adding my rows, but regardless of if you add rows or not, you are going to attach your yarn. So you're gonna chain 1, then place a single crochet in every space. Since it's double crochets, it'll be 2 single crochet per double crochet. You're just gonna single crochet around this whole entire piece, and I'll meet you back once I'm at this end. Once you get to this mid section, single crochet on top, 2 single crochets in the middle. But what I might end up doing, just so it comes like more snug, put 1 single crochet in each gap. But you don't have to do that. I'm gonna do it though. So now I am going, okay, let me show you what I did first. Okay, so this is just how I single crochet did. But I want to do another row of single crochet. But for this row, I'm going to add loops. The loops will be so I can have like a corset style back for when I lace it up. So I'm going to single crochet in this first space, single crochet in this second space, but then I want to chain up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch to this first chain I did, and then I'm gonna single crochet down until I'm ready to put my next loop. But that's how we'll do the loops, and just put loops wherever you think they may be fit, if that's what you want to do. But you do not have to close off your back like I'm doing mine. Yeah, so I'm gonna work some more loops off camera, and whatever you do on this side, try to measure it up as best as you can on this side. So since I have a loop right there, I'll try to do a loop right here, and so forth and so forth. So yeah, I'm gonna come back once that's done, show y'all how I'm going to do some little straps. Okay, this is my bag. It's really cute. Now, with our yarn still attached, because I never said to detach your yarn, we're going to first fix this piece. We're going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet across the top. So 1 single crochet in every space. For the gaps, we're going to do 2 single crochet. Okay. On top of the double crochet, 1 single crochet. Okay. And we're going to do this till we get to the end. Okay, so my first top row is done. For the second top row, you're going to want to fold your piece in half and find a good spot where you want your front straps to be, if you want to do straps like me. Okay, because what I'm going to do is a really long strap that comes from the front and it laces up for these. So I want my straps to be about right here where this double crochet is. So what I'm going to do is place a little stitch marker, but y'all know I use scrap pieces of yarn, so I'm going to place my scrap pieces of yarn in these spaces, and once I get to this, I'm going to add a shell. I don't know if I feel like showing y'all my shell. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all how to do one of them. I'm going to single crochet up into this stitch, then I'm going to come back to show y'all what to do. Okay, so if you see this, I have this stitch marked off, but I have 2 stitches right here. So what I'm going to do is half double crochet, skip a chain, and then in the chain space that I have marked off, I'm going to double crochet 2, chain 3, then double crochet 2, skip a space, then half double crochet, and then I'm going to single crochet, and I'm going to repeat this once I get over here. If you had trouble with that, just rewind it or leave a comment and I'll try to help you out. But yeah, then I want to work this side. I'm going to cut off my yarn once I get to this end, and then I guess I'll show y'all how to actually do the straps. So I'm done with that. Now to work your straps, you're just going to want to attach your yarn. You can attach it however you want to, and you're just going to chain your desired length. If you're following me, remember that you'll need long straps because you're also going to be using them to lace up the back. So I might end up doing 215 or 200 and something. So I'm going to work my straps off camera, and once I show y'all how it looks on my mannequin, then I'm going to tell you how many chains I did exactly for my straps. But yeah, I'm just about to work this, then I'll see y'all once everything's done. Okay, so I ended up doing a chain of 215, and you see back here, I tucked it in some because my mannequin's kind of skinny. But yeah, my tail is really long. Laces up in the back. Starts in the front. I did good with the color matching too. And then, you know, got the hat to match. Nice little slit with the ruffle edging.